European countries have very different positions concerning surrogacy. Where is it permitted and where is it prohibited? Do you think a harmonisation of the different legislations is possible?
The current situation concerning the issue of surrogacy is very diverse in Europe. Some countries expressly prohibit it, such as France, of course. Recently there's been much debate there about the subject. It's also prohibited in Germany, Spain, Switzerland and Italy. Other countries, less numerous though, expressly authorise surrogacy on their soil, such as the UK, Greece, Russia or Ukraine. And there are countries which have not yet clearly decided their laws. Do we have to stick to this European diversity, or on the contrary, should we try and harmonise those different legislations? For European institutions and European courts, this is not the point. The question is not about choosing between diversity or harmonisation. For the European Court of Human Rights, for example, such a diversity is not a problem at all. In two very important rulings issued on the 26th of June this year concerning the cases Menessen versus France and Labasse versus France, the European Court of Human Rights explicitly recognised that a state is entitled to prohibit surrogacy on its own soil. But the court also recognised that the prohibition of surrogacy could not be made at the expense of the children legally born to surrogate mothers in a foreign country. And this is why, and this is the only reason why, France was condemned by the court. So in the short term, all European states, including those prohibiting surrogacy on their soils, must formally recognise the filiation between the intended parents and those children born through surrogacy abroad. Doing otherwise would violate the child's right to an identity. But these rulings are not going to harmonise European legislations towards the acceptance of surrogacy. EU institutions which differ from the European Court of Human Rights have a limited competence concerning family policy. They can have some influence on the issue, but this does not imply harmonisation. In the medium and long term, if a harmonisation towards the acceptance of surrogacy were to arise in the European Union, it would be due to the member states. In any case, EU institutions and courts would only acknowledge it and legislate after such an evolution. If you want to ask a question, go to the Euronews website or our social media pages.